La 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 la. Sibilance. Sibilance. Sibilance.
Red
Hey,
leather, yellow leather.
red, yellow leather. Like I said, I was watching podcasts, listening to a podcast, Spontanea Nation. I don't know if you guys listen to that on Earwolf ever, with Paul F. Tompkins. It's a fantastic improv podcast, and he was doing some like the dog is my dog is actually a hog kind of. I have to find out what he was actually doing for the vocal thing, and then it turned into this whole improvised monologue about My Fair Lady. It was real strange and terrible, but anyway, I digress. Welcome, everybody. My name is Angela Gunder. I am your conference co-chair for OLC Innovate 2018. I am also at the University of Arizona, and I am here with a bevy of awesomeness. We have Kirsten Riddick from Northern Virginia Community College here, and then we also have John Stewart and Keegan Long Wheeler from the University of Oklahoma. And this conference, the planning of this conference has really been about listening to what folks want their experience to be and answering that. One of the things that always comes up is, are there ways for us to extend the amount of time that we can casually connect, network, do things that are not part of the strict set of formal sessions and presentations? And for all of us night owls, can we do it late? Can we have it be after dinner when we're fed and when we're full of ideas? So this year we decided to introduce the evening campfire gatherings, and from 9 to 10 p.m. every night of the conference. So Tuesday night, even before the conference officially starts, when you're flying in, and you've probably already seen the video where Clark and I say, fly in early enough on Tuesday night so that you can be there for the 9 p.m. start of the first evening campfire gathering. Wednesday night and Thursday night, we have events all 3 evenings. So I have my buddies here to talk to you a little bit about what we can expect to do. And first up is Kirsten, talking to us a little bit about Tuesday night and what we'll be doing with crafting.
Yes, I just think it will be an hour of power, an opportunity for us to get together in Fiverr space and connect and create. We will have knitting, crocheting, and for those of us who aren't into the fiber arts, we will have lanyards so that we can make keychains or even those cute little friendship pins. I think it's just a great opportunity for us to bond together, have conversations, but it's all centered around making something. This is an opportunity for us to be creative and just think a little bit outside of the box and decompress a little too. I know that John has connected with some local area vendors who are going to support us in some really awesome ways. And there's going to be an opportunity, there's a give back component to this experience as well. So John, could you talk to us a little bit about that?
Yeah, so we're going to be working with 2 local groups, Knit and Crochet Tennessee, and they teach knitting and crocheting workshops all around Nashville especially, but around Tennessee as a whole. And so if you've never knitted or crocheted before, there will be really nice subject matter experts there to instruct you, / sit in rocking chairs and chat, which is the best way to get any kind of instruction. We're also going to be working with a second group called SMART. That's an acronym, sort of, for Scrap Made Art. And so what they do is they take leftover supplies from various other knitters and crocheters and craft people. They collect all of that stuff and then resell it to raise money for charity. And then whatever's made, they'll also collect and help distribute to local hospitals, churches, and other communities that can use whatever you're knitting, crocheting, making, etc. And so we're hoping that that we can help to support both these local communities, and they can take whatever we make and give it back into the community. And so I'm really excited to work with both of those groups.
I'm sorry, Angela.
No, we're good. All good. I was just going to say, I love all the connections to education. So Kirsten, when you were talking about making, which goes with what we're trying to do with constructivist learning, with project-based learning. And then John with giving back the materials that we produce, just that service learning component, and how we can impact change regardless of what environment we're in or what the context is. So yeah,
That's
Kristen,
true.
go ahead.
I was just going to co-sign on the whole idea that I love that this is not just an opportunity for us to gather and have fun and create, but I love that give back component to it. I also love that there will be a content area expert there, so that if you are not comfortable with the idea of knitting, you don't know what to do with those like lovely pointy needles, you will have an opportunity and a space to actually learn. Who knows, that could be the beginning of a great new habit.
You've heard it here, folks. We're making your habits for 2018.
Healthy habits.
Bring your crochet needles, bring your knitting needles, and then keep using them throughout the conference. I'd love to see a lot of presenters distracted by the clicking of needles.
I remember facilitating a workshop, and there was like a lady who was like going like nuts knitting, and initially I was like, oh my gosh, what in the world is she doing? But then when she kind of like explained it was kind of like her therapy, and it actually helped her to center in and focus, I respected it a lot more. So I get it.
That's awesome. Well, we're gonna diverge a little bit from all of the excitement of crafts, but still within the same spirit. The second evening campfire gathering is our gaming night, and we have Keegan here to talk to us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so we're going to get together and we're going to play all sorts of games. So from board games, exploding kittens, we'll have card games available for any of your favorites. We'll have video games available, so anyone that wants to bring Nintendo Switches out and play, there will be a few of them in our ranks, I suspect. I will also have things like Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes if anyone wants to disarm virtual bombs, stuff like that. Some real exciting party games and different things. We'll have some storytelling games. I have storytelling dice I'm bringing. We have paper RPG kinds of things that we'll be having fun with too. But really, I mean, like if you have a game you want to play with people, whether it's strangers or friends or any of that, like you should bring your games out and we should play them, because whether you just want to take this time as an opportunity to like chill out and connect and do that, or one of the topics for the conference, specifically in the Innovation Lab, is game design. So if you want to engage with folks about learning and games, then that's also an opportunity in this space too. So come connect with us, come play with us. We're going to have a blast.
Game on.
Yeah.
So we, for our third night, we're going to absolutely pick up on all of the other themes of the other evenings. So the third night is our idea night, which stands for inclusion, diversity, equity, and advocacy. So taking all of those pieces of service learning, taking the pieces of networking and how we can connect as a community to actually be impactful. We've created an event where we're all going to come together. We're going to have some guided networking games that Jess Knott, my co-chair of the conference, and I are working on creating now. And this particular event, you come, there'll be drinks, there will be desserts there available, and it's a $20 admission. The other two evenings are free, but this one in particular is a $20 admission because it funds the OLC Women in Digital Learning Leadership Scholarship. So if you want to pay it forward with your evening, you can come out and craft on Tuesday. You can learn all sorts of innovative practices for connecting with other folks on Wednesday. And then in that culminating event, you can actually help an emerging leader, an emerging scholar come and participate and engage more deeply in our community. And that's really for just about everybody. We're looking at inviting anybody that we're not looking at inviting, we are inviting anybody that is passionate about equity in our field. And I know that I've got some great champions of equity on this call, and certainly you folks watching and listening to this video, come on out. And if for whatever reason you're watching this video, you're not going to be at OLC Innovate, or you're going to be attending virtually, but you still want to contribute to the scholarship fund, if you go to the OLC website, there's a way that you can simply donate as well. So don't be afraid. Hey, maybe you go to sleep at 7:30 p.m. We don't judge you. You can still give back to this worthy cause and make a donation, and you can sleep for equity as opposed to being there in person. But we'd love to see you there in person too. So just want to thank you guys for joining me on the call today. Super excited about the evening campfire gatherings, and for all of you watching there, if you see us at the conference, come up to us, talk to us. We're ready to connect, and we'd love to play a game with you when we see you. We'd love to make something with you. So find us in Nashville, Tennessee, April 18th through 20th. Take care.
Take care.